And yes, Roland beat me to it. Check out that playmat. Jason turned the NYC Eternal art that we've been using on all the streams into a playmat. Most dope thing I've seen all day. Very nice.
Awesome.
Jason made that art, so that makes a lot of sense. You guys can start whenever you're ready. Good luck. All right, so we're gonna see Skyclave Apparition Mirror now. Any predictions from you?
I think, well, I think like all things Death and Taxes, it depends on their early turns if they're able to tax. But in an Aether Vial mirror, maybe their taxes are less impactful, and you just need to be aggressive, which it appears that's what we're going for.
Yep. So
What
Stoneforge
do you
hits
think?
early. Well, I unfortunately heard Jason's analysis of the whole thing.
Okay.
He's played a ton of Death and Taxes. But I think I would have came to the
Okay.
same conclusion that Esper Vial is a bit more favored because they have more ways of blowing up a whole bunch of creatures with like Plague Engineer and what was the other one? There was another card that they were just talking about. Looking at the list, I can't figure out what it was. But yeah, they have ways of winning a longer game and ways of blowing up a lot of creatures at once. So that might make Esper Vial advantaged. And that's my review.
Mm-hmm. Plague Engineer, that's interesting. I wonder what would be the best creature type to name against Death and Taxes.
Most likely
Is
still
it
human.
cleric? Is it human?
Probably.
Yeah, human looks like the winner.
Yeah, human is brutal against Death and Taxes. Of course, it depends on the situation.
So as somebody who plays Aether Vial in Merfolk, or used to, since I just took apart that deck,
Hmm.
um, double Aether Vial can often feel very awkward. Not exactly what you were signing up for. But,
Like,
that's the risk you run when you play 4
you mean for your opponent or for yourself?
as your own player.
Oh, okay.
I often would rather not have double Aether Vial.
Right. Okay.
Jason's camera is doing the. Oh, I think. Is there a ceiling fan in his room? Do you get the kind of.
Oh, is there
No, it's
something
going
happening?
away. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
going crazy.
I didn't notice it.
So, Ras says that double Aether Vial in Esper Humans is definitely what you want. Okay.
Possibly, yeah. Esper Vial is a powerful
All
card.
right.
Batter Skull in play now for Jason, which seems great.
Feels good. Vial up to 3. So, Flicker Wisp is online.
Yep.
Yeah, that Wasteland's just sitting there looking pretty since Leon's just got basics.
Vialing before attacks. Okay, Recruiter. Okay.
Ooh, going for Phyrexian Revoker, gonna cast it.
Got it.
And that's
Force
gonna
on
get
that.
forced. What do you
All
think
right.
that was gonna name? Aether Vial?
Probably at this point, yeah. That would have been pretty good in this exact situation.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not in many other situations.
Yeah. No.
Since you shut
Germ's
up your
coming
own
in.
vials. Germ's
Yeah.
coming in. Do you block? I don't think so. Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna block. And then in response, we're gonna activate the mom to give the
Oh,
germ protection from blue.
nice. I
And then
like
we got
that.
Charming Prince to protect the Strix. Nice. Yeah, Flicker Wisp with Recruit of the Guard is so good. I totally agree. Both decks are playing it here.
Yeah. And they both have Charming Prince, don't they?
I
Do they
believe
both have it?
so, yeah.
I feel like I saw it
Death and
twice.
Taxes
Yeah,
might.
they both
Yeah,
have
it
it.
does.
I like that. Do we have a lot of Death and Taxes fans watching, I wonder? Or Esper Vial? These are the kind of decks that like have fans. you know?
Oh,
Um,
for sure. I'm a huge fan of Death and Taxes, like I said. I guess I'm kind of taking a moment, though, to wonder about Death and Taxes and wondering how much of an advantage it is these days to be able to play a white or a monocolor mana base. You know, it gives them access to Rashad and Port and Wasteland really easily, but decks like Esper Vial are kind of showing that you can have it the best of both worlds. You can have 3 colors and be
Right.
doing these really prison-y style things. Yeah. I did notice the Drake in the board, and I do think that is very, very cool. That card apparently is really expensive right now. Probably will remain so because I believe it's on the reserve list.
Setting up a poll for chat right now, even though we're
Sure.
just a few minutes into round 4. Which card is better in Legacy? Is the poll. Seagate Stormcaller
Okay.
or Skyclave Apparition, chat? It's your decision.
Mm.
Poll starts now. It's in chat. Curious what people think. Because we've seen both of these cards tonight.
I'm just going to vote once. I'm going to save my channel points for Wednesday.
Do it. All right, so far Skyclave Apparition is the favorite. All right. And right as I said that, Skyclave Apparition has hit the field.
Yeah.
And I have life totals completely wrong. Sorry, folks.
So we have 25-14. That germ is doing work.
Yeah.
Ooh, going all the way up to 4. So 4 being Palace Jailer, Venser. Yep. Palace Jailer and Venser.
Skyclave Apparition getting all the votes.
So Jig is wondering if Seagate Stormcaller is even playable in Legacy. In previous rounds, I mean, I voted for it. I really thought there was a lot of value to be had in that one. Yeah.
What
Is it better than
cards-
Storm? Does
Yeah.
it stand up to Snapcaster and Dreadhorde Arcanist? I don't know. It feels a little different than those to me for some reason.
Yeah, I think
Feels
it's a
like it
different
fits
kind of
better
deck.
in different decks.
Well, what about other cards in Zendikar Rising? Let us know in chat what other cards in Zendikar Rising you want to see tested out on stream in Legacy specifically. So Skyclave Apparition won the poll. Okay.
Yeah.
Very scientific poll with 6 people responded. Very nice. What a pathetic poll. Thank you, everybody who voted.
I feel like we haven't seen Skyclave do its thing yet. And I guess that's what I'm waiting for. Sure. Rest, I totally get that. Got a brainstorm over on Jason's side. Nope, just kidding. On Leon's side. Jason doesn't have brainstorm in his deck.
Yeah. Well, as things stand right now, it looks like Jason is in a good spot in this game, but the prison elements of the Esper Vial deck. Oh, a card that I forgot to mention before, Peacekeeper. This is the kind of card that can make this matchup very hard for Death and Taxes. Potentially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new
For
Black
sure.
Shadow. We were talking about that one earlier. Yep.
Yeah. The Black Death Shadow thing.
Swords on
The
Is it just swords?
Stoneforge and
Stoneforge.
the Batterskull is getting bounced back to hand.
Mm-hmm.
Bumping him up to 34.
I like it. Another recruiter. What is he 2 to 4
Recruiter
here?
there on the stack. Well, maybe Stoneforge. Because, You need to get that Batter Skull out and putting pressure on.
Possibly.
Do they
You also
have
get the
multiple
Skyclave
Phyrexian
Apparition.
Revokers? Oh yeah?
Nope, it gets
Going for another
Stoneforge.
Stoneforge.
Yep. I dig it. There's no other Phyrexian Revoker, just one in the main.
Okay. Yeah, the jig we were seeing the Storm Caller double ponder, and that seemed really powerful, but I can see what you mean about the brainstorm, because brainstorming locking is absolutely a thing.
Stormcaller will be silly and vintage. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's its better place to shine.
Stormcaller with like Time Walk and Ancestral seems just nutty.
Yeah.
Just demented and terrible and sick. Double it. Imagine a kickered Ancestral.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Alright, Wasteland.
Right, there's our first wasteland.
Kicker Time Walk?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just imagine it.
People are getting excited in the chat.
Going for the Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
And Jit instead. That makes sense.
Is Stormcaller complementary to? I guess the question we're really asking here is Stormcaller complementary to Snapcaster and Dreadhorde Arcanist, or does it fit in a different deck altogether? Does it fit in with a whole different other cast of characters around it?
Right.
And what
I
does
feel
that deck
like
look like? We saw some examples tonight, but yeah, go ahead.
it does seem to work better with the combo elements
Yeah, probably.
in general, that it's looking for, it's digging more than it was. Yeah.
We
Side
saw
Norna agrees. And just in case, I put it back in the chat.
Stormcaller with Culling the Weak and Village Rites and Cabal Therapy and all that stuff tonight, and it looked good in those decks.
For sure.
Specifically. Cure Kid just broke the
Stormcaller
chat.
High Tide.
Stormcaller High
Yeah.
Tide. Yeah, that's okay. You weren't here. I don't expect people to watch the entire stream, but you could watch the entire stream later.
Not to worry. It's true.
I'm just playing. Stormcaller with AK. Yeah, that seems awesome.
Yeah.
You could do that in standard with Frantic Inventory. All right, Flicker Wisp.
Oh yeah.
Flicker Wisp has arrived.
Ooh. Was gonna blink the prince, but maybe not.
Maybe not. You're not gonna blink any of Jason's creatures. That much is for sure. If you blink the apparition, you can give Jason. Oh, he swords it in response. Okay, so never mind on that whole situation. Jason gets an illusion token.
Yeah. It's an illusion. 1/1, right? Yeah.
Yep. Wait, what's the apparition do? What does it give you? An illusion equal to what? Let me look this up one more time. It gives you the confirmed mana cost of the exiled card that was exiled
CMC.
when it dropped down. Okay.
Yeah.
So ETB, exile a permanent 4 or less CMC. When it leaves, you get an illusion XX, which was that CMC. Very nice.
Got it. Fetching up an underground sea in the face of an untapped wasteland. Maybe he's out of basics, though, because we already have 3 on the field. I can't imagine Esper Vial plays that many. I guess I don't need to imagine. I can look it up.
Yep. Baleful Strix.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot going on here. Palace
All right,
Jailer.
here we go. Palace Jailer.
All right.
Targeting Stoneforge Mystic. And then we've got a Monarch.
Really? A black sleeve for a Monarch? Or is that something else?
Oh no, that was just his card in hand.
Oh, okay.
I do not see a Monarch token, which makes me really sad because you gotta have your tokens.
Yeah, what is this?
What were we watching the other day? And the goblins that empty the warrens, and it was just sleeves. It's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
It is what it is. That was our first modern stream.
So, yeah. So it's going to be tough for Jason to get Monarch back at this current board state. Not sure how impactful the Wasteland is anymore. That these Aether Vials were able to get up to 4 and 3. But we do have a Jit.
I like that.
And it's going to get equipped onto the Illusion.
Illusion attacks. Well, do you Baleful Strix block that?
Does the Illusion
I think so.
fly? Okay.
No, I don't believe so. So
Alright.
Jitte gets its counters.
Could kill a Flicker Wisp. Could kill I think a Palace Jailer is just a 2/2.
Yeah, it's just a 2/2. Leon's still the
Side
Monarch.
Norna looking
for what?
For Venture Brothers. It is, I think it's on Adult Swim. I could be totally wrong. I believe it's an Adult Swim show. Yes, I am correct. I'm still hip and relevant at 32.
I'm not.
Okay. It's fine. It's overrated. No. Totally. Side Norna, you can hit me up in my emails are somewhere in the link tree. I love doing cartoony ones. All right, it's got to be a good creature off the top for Jason.
Yep. The prison effect.
Got a full grip.
Starting to happen here. Monarch is a significant advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Jason has Palace Jailer though, right? No, he doesn't. Never mind. I take it back.
Sometimes in the sideboard. No, not in this one.
I think Jason just chopped a bunch of the higher CMC stuff from the deck to try out the Skyclave, but Death and Taxes tends to run Palace Jailer usually. I think.
All right, there we go. So this might still be on the stack, but doesn't Jason get his Stoneforge back?
Oh. Wait, how do you gain control of it again? I forgot. Where's the Stoneforge?
Oh, you get it back. It was exiled under Palace Jailer.
All right, let's check in with the players. Hang on.
I'm gonna go to end step.
Oh, until an opponent becomes a Monarch. So you got to get the Monarch back to get it back. Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I read that just as I turned their audio on. Thanks, chat.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, right. Yeah, until you become the Monarch. Okay. Well, Leon's still the monarch, so that solves that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true, Pokimoki. By the way, Pokimoki, you were one of, if it's the same Pokimoki, you were one of our first ever YouTube commenters. I saw this the other day. If that is you, thank you. I think it was. I
All
remember
right,
that name.
firing. Stoneforge Mystic gets force pitching forced, but that Jit's got 4 counters on it because he swung in with the Recruiter of the Guard. I think you're saving those Jit counters for Soul Herders and... I mean, not to downplay, Charming Prince is just a tricky one. Like, it doesn't seem like much, but it, the blink effect, or blinking it, gives it so much more value.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that card. You could do a lot of weird things with it, with all of its abilities.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's another one.
Another Charming Prince. Scry 2 this time. That's probably
See?
the least common one.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know it did that offhand. I just knew about the blink and the gain 3 life.
Yep. Blink, gain 3 life, or scry. I like it. Yeah, it was like one of our first ever videos, Pokimoki. I uploaded it, and then it just kind of sat there for a while, and then I think you were the first ever commenter in the history of 90s MTG. I think. So very, very, very awesome. Good night, Gothmog. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night.
Oh, Seagate.
All
Oh,
right,
no,
here we
not
go.
Seagate.
Skyclave
Skyclave.
on the stack. Lots of shenanigans that could happen over on Leon's side.
Yep.
Touching those Aether Vials.
Cure Kid, thanks for the follow. Activating Vial. And another Skyclave in response. A Skyclave proxied
I love
over an
that this-
Armageddon.
Over. I know. I was going to say the exact same thing. Oh, man. So Leon's target goes on the stack first.
Yep. Alright, so Jitte gets exiled.
Okay. Jit. So the Jit's gonna go for the Charming Prince and the Skyclave. No illusion granted. And it's gonna get the 3 Aether Vial. And his, yeah, okay.
So they both are getting an illusion? Or just...
Not... I'm not sure.
Maybe okay, maybe I missed what happened there with the illusion token, but I thought Jason would get an illusion token because his Jitte.
I thought so too.
Um,
But they said it while they were playing. They're like, and I don't get an illusion token, so I trust them.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna go crazy. Oh, maybe because it left
Alright,
before its
Flicker Wisp.
ETB trigger resolved. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Flicker Wisp.
That's gonna get on the stack, and he's gonna target Charming Prince. Oh, it's probably because he really wants Monarch. Yep, and then Stoneforge comes back. Yeah.
This has been a swinging game.
Mm-hmm. Is this still game 1?
Yeah, still game 1. You can stick around as long as you like. All right. Yeah, grindy. Grindy is what I meant. Thank you. This is a grindy game.
Back over to Leon, maybe.
Maybe a little swingy too, just because
Oh.
they both were like in command at different points and looked like they were gonna run away with it. Depends what you mean when you say swingy, I guess.
Yeah, and Jason's still sitting at a very healthy 35.
Yep. Not as good
And
as,
he's
you know,
got his
it's not as good as
yeah, no,
150
not as
life.
good as right, which was an estimate.
Yeah, that was
'Cause
just like
we lost
estimated.
track.
Oh man. That's a neat trick. You can blink your own Skyclave apparition and
I did notice that. Yeah.
all right. So Death and Taxes gets game 1 after a
All
grindy
right.
swingy game, folks. Grindy swing and swingy.
Both. Yeah, on Wednesday, are you guys doing traditional non-fancy legacy, just like try hard legacy?
Yeah, so we're doing Zendikar Rising Legacy on Wednesday, except
Okay,
we're not
cool.
playtesting cards, but Zendikar Rising, all the previewed cards are legal. So it'll be a first look at competitive Legacy
Oh,
with the new cards legal. So it won't be like playtesting
excellent.
like we're doing tonight. It'll be like if someone thinks they can win with it, they're gonna run it, and we'll see.
Got it. For sure.
And Phil Bleckman's playing on Wednesday, so
So
we'll
is
see if he
your
comes back
mom?
with that Storm deck. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it looked good. It looked like maybe a second draft still, but I think it's got a lot of legs there.
Yeah. I think he was saying pretty much the same thing. Another Wasteland, wow. A lot of Wastelands here.
Wasteland.
So Swords hit Mom and then 2 Wastelands back to back and then a missed land drop for Leon.
Oof. Yeah. That's just Plains Go. Would have been really nice to be. Oh. Going for Stoneforge Domestic. Must have drawn it, because there's no reason to play around days.
Yeah. Scrubland over a
scrubland.
rare a rare land. That's so funny.
Silent Clearing.
Yep. I think our play group is the only play group that puts rares and mythics behind their proxies.
I got in so much trouble for doing that, because I was like proxying, and behind the cards I would put the full, like you print out the proxy generator and you put the full art so you can't even see what's behind it, and I would lose these like super important valuable cards, and they were just behind my proxies. So you can't do that. It's a bad habit to get in.
Yeah, that seems like a bad habit. All right, Vial ticks up.
All right. So maybe they both kept really reactive hands, because we've seen Swords and Wastelands porting at the he's porting the Delta at the upkeep.
Yep.
I gotta say, I
Well,
do love that your playgroup has so many altars.
yeah, I think it was when we first connected, I told you like I think you'll fit right in here because there's just so many altars. I wasn't lying.
That's great.
Yeah. There's like
I actually don't play with very many of my own altars, because I'm here to make money.
yeah.
The very limited money that you make.
Ah, I feel
So
you.
I just don't have a ton of my own altars.
I feel you. But yeah, like when
I do have aspirations to put my Eldrazi in hats, though. I'm going to put my whole Eldrazi deck and give them all hats. I don't know why.
That's a good plan.
I want to.
Hats are good. Sometimes you need a hat.
Yeah,
Maybe they would have won the Battle for Zendikar if they were wearing hats. You ever think about that?
exactly. Well, they don't really have heads in a lot of cases, so it's hard to tell where to put the hats sometimes. And I think that's why I kind of like it for the comedy of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm sure they could find a way. Ulamog has a head.
Yeah. Which one? I can't remember which one I was doing. I was like, I don't know. Oh, no. I put a bowler hat in Eldrazi Mimic. It was great.
Spaghetti has 0 headspace. This is true.
It's true.
Is there anyone besides Cathrine and besides Dave Kaplan who may or may not be watching who is upset there are no more Eldrazi on Zendikar? Is there anyone who is upset that the Eldrazi lost the war? Let yourself be known. Did he really put a taiga behind a tundra?
Tundra taiga. That was great. Could have just grabbed a basic man, but
What
no.
the hell? That's just flexing, right? Isn't that flexing?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Plague engineer. Hold on. Let's pause this. This needs to be called out while it happens. Hold on. Leon,
Yeah.
is that a tundra over a taiga?
Yeah, I don't own 3 tundras, but I have a taiga. I figured like get something like similar value. I don't know.
Dude, you're crazy. All right, move on. That's so funny.
That recruiter of the guard is getting a plague engineer.
Yep. Plague engineer in hand now.
And
All right, we have someone who's upset there aren't new Eldrazi. Coffee dude. We're very sorry that happened.
yeah.
Well, think of it this way. If you are upset there's no Eldrazi, they're going back to Innistrad in 2021. And there were Eldrazi on Innistrad
That's
the last
true.
time we were there. So there's still hope. There's still hope.
Yeah.
It would be kind of silly to bring back the Eldrazi so soon, though, because they just lost, like, 3 years ago.
That's true.
I think in 2035
And
they
they're
should bring
still
back
pretty
the Eldrazi.
powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's a while.
20...
Maybe 2025?
No, 2046. That's the earliest they should bring back the Eldrazi. 2046.
Did Eldrazi Winter hurt you?
No, I don't mind the Eldrazi.
No?
I've played Eldrazi.
Okay.
I'm a fan. I do think, though, that colorless costs could have come back in a cool way. I don't know how, because I'm not a card designer person, but I was kind of maybe in the back of my mind hoping, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if they did something else with colorless costs that had nothing to do with Eldrazi, but were like influenced by Eldrazi you have been nearby or whatever?
Yeah, I think people are saying that they kind of did that with the fountain. Nope. The Forgotten.
Oh yeah, the Forgotten thing, yeah. The shrine of the
Yeah.
Ulamog or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it doesn't use colorless as a cost. That's what I meant. Like having something
Correct.
that
It is just
requires colorless.
5.
Yeah.
That's true.
Also, that's not like the most like mind-blowing mechanic, so whatever. But it was just something I thought of that maybe they could have done in a new way. All right, Shadowclave Apparition is back, and Batterskull is back.
Ooh, hard cast Batterskull. Right. Annihilator, Devoid, Spawns. Should be somewhere in there. Now, we've got a few more spoilers, but we haven't seen any of that yet.
There's also the commander cards. There might be some in the commander cards.
Mm-hmm.
Although it would be weird for 3-color commander decks to have colorless cost stuff.
Yeah.
Plague Engineer still in hand.
Mm-hmm. So Plague Engineer doesn't have a ton of hits right now because we've got a Germ and a Core Spirit. And in general, you're thinking we're going to name humans.
Yep.
But it is, at the end of the day, a 2/2 Death Touch, which often can be a big deal. Well, here's also a Death Toucher.
Well. Oh, what is he casting here? Oh, I thought he was casting the Plague Engineer. Apparently not.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know if they would do an Eldrazi precon. At least in my experience, whenever we put together an Eldrazi commander deck, it's always super powerful. It's like a 0 to or 100. But it would be great if they did.
You know what? Eldrazi seems like it's probably the best non-legendary Eldrazi in Commander. Is that one whenever someone sacks something, you get it?
Ooh, I don't know this card.
Does anybody know what card I'm talking about? Because I have no idea what it's called. But it's an older Eldrazi card, I think. And whenever someone sacks a permanent, you gain control of it, or something like that. I always
See
thought
what
that would
Google
be
does for me.
insane in Commander. I don't play Commander, so I'm not sure if
It
anyone
That
actually uses
Betrays?
it. It That Betrays. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, this is a great card. I definitely had it in my Eldrazi commander deck the hot second I had one.
Yeah, that seems disgusting in Commander. And it has Annihilator, right? Yep, Annihilator 2.
No, yeah, Annihilator too.
Yeah, I mean that card is just crazy in Commander in a multiplayer game.
Yeah. You can get up to 12 mana, no problem. Yeah.
Yep. Is Channel legal?
I think so.
Channel, turn 1, Mox Diamond, Forest, Channel. It That Betrays, pass. That's my turn 1 Commander to play. I won't even have a Commander. I'll just play Commander. Oh wait, I need to have a Commander to have colors, right? Damn. All right, I'll come up with a Commander.
Oh yeah. Again, he's have green at least.
You can't play Commander without a Commander, right?
Correct.
All right, fine. Wastes, Mox Diamond, discard some land, discard Tabernacle of Pendreville.
Sure.
Don't need that. Channel. Oh wait, I need green mana. Damn it. Damned Commander.
Oh,
is in the way.
sorry. It's banned in Commander. It's banned.
I forgot I need green mana. Ah, it's banned.
Yeah. We had a friend proxy up a deck and it had Fast Bond in it. And we're like, dude, that card is banned. Sorry.
You know what?
Yeah, it's real good, but it's definitely banned.
Screw that. Commander is supposed to be a casual format. You can do whatever you want. My banned list,
Sure.
Channel is unbanned. You heard that, folks?
I mean, you
if
can
you
do
play-
whatever you want in your play group, for sure.
In my play group, which is 0 people, including my... I don't even play myself.
Yeah.
Channel is unbanned in Commander. It's been announced.
Mm-hmm.
That's official. That's how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
What card would you ban in your Commander play group?
We have a soft ban on Cryptic Command. Nope. Cyclonic Rift. We have a soft ban on Cyclonic Rift.
Okay.
It was just becoming a situation where people were rifting to prevent dying and stalling everything out, and it's gone.
Yeah, that card seems ridiculous in multiplayer. Could be a nice reset though, right? If one person like completely took over and locked out everyone else.
Yeah, it's been used that way, but that's usually like an hour into the game, and then you reset, and then you have another hour for
Oh
that
yeah.
rebuild.
So you'd rather they just win the game.
Yeah, and let's play a new game.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, in my play group, Cyclonic Rift is banned. Channel is unbanned and Cyclonic Rift is
Yeah.
banned.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. We're just going to do super powerful things.
Again, my play group has 0 people in it. But
Right.
thank you, chat, for all your help with commander ban lists. Well, Death and Taxes is in command, and I think Leon
Yeah.
needs a Cyclonic Rift right now.
It's 7.
Charming Prince.
Game 3. Oh, he's going to bounce.
He's going to blink an Apparition. So Leon gets a 2/2 illusion token.
Mm-hmm.
Then it comes back in and it's going to hit Vial, I'm assuming. Yep. Vial's gone. So one Apparition is at 3 and one Apparition is at 1. Just so everybody knows.
Okay. Got it.
You can't see it on the
Yeah, the dice is helpful.
overlay. I'll try to fix that now. That's better. So one Apparition, one illusion for Leon is a 3. That die next to Charming Prince on Leon's board is a 3/3 illusion.
Yeah.
Batterskull is bounced. Two cards in hand for Leon.
Yeah, we'll see what he's got to get him out of this. He's got plenty of mana.
Jason's basically trying to fight through the Strix right now, right? Trying to attack and have the Strix be unable to stop it.
Yeah, I think so. He's definitely...
So the Germ token comes back down. Charming Prince swinging. And Apparition swinging. I
Mhm.
like that.
So this is 4 damage.
Yep. The 3/3 illusion blocks.
Oh, I did forget about the 3/3. So we're gonna back it up
okay.
a little bit because the
Yeah.
3/3 wasn't super obvious.
Gotcha.
Without the 3/3, I thought that attack made perfect sense.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna pass instead.
Okay.
Upkeep. We're gonna port down the swamp and the scrubland to cut him off black.
Yep. A little webcam magic logistics take back there. It's all good. Sometimes it's hard to see things on the board.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that WotC's rules have allowed real quick takebacks a little more easily in the rules than they used to. The whole idea of like nothing has happened, no information is gained, and you just like played the wrong land real quick and replay the right land. I really appreciate.
Is that true? I didn't know that.
I think so.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
The judge I live with is asleep, so I don't know
All
for
right.
sure. But I thought they got a little more lenient with the rules and real quick takebacks recently. But I could be totally off base, or people could just be really nice to me when I play.
Yeah, I'm definitely in favor of people being nice. Especially like, casual, no stakes, local game store magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just let people unless they're gonna win the game because they messed up real bad and I'm gonna let them take it out, I let them do it. All right.
Right. Right.
By the way, we're 4 followers from 700. Hit that follow button, folks. Get us to 700. That'd be
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Vial ticks up. Crude Savagery, thanks for the follow. 3 out now.
Yeah. Baleful Strix comes in again. It's a goofy board state, and I think this is what Death and Tax players really enjoy, and why you're attracted to this type of deck is because you like these very creature-based, complex board states.
Grindy games. Yep. We were talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a grindy or a swinging game. Game one was a little swingy. This one has just been grindy. This one's just
Mm-hmm.
been
No clear advantage
no
yet.
clear advantage. Advantage bar stuck in the middle through the entire game.
Yeah. Charming Prince is coming in with an Aether Vial activation.
Ooh, there's a Gilded
Ooh,
Drake.
here's Gilded Drake. Someone was voting for that one.
Someone just let off
And
an
it's going
air
to go
horn.
for a swap on the... Yeah. On the Charming Prince. I have a very impressive air horn.
That was impressive. What would have been really
Yeah.
hilarious if you grabbed a horn behind you and just that would have been really funny.
Yeah. Ooh, swapping control on webcam magic is a little tricky.
Yeah, not a fan, but it is what it is. Gilded Drake, you got to try it, right? What's the worst
Hmm.
card that's played in Legacy for webcam magic? This might be the worst. Is there a worse card?
Yeah, because you actually have to interact with the opponent
Yeah.
and their board state.
Surgical's kind of annoying. Surgicals, you can't really look
Mm-hmm.
through their deck.
Because you have to kind of show them. Mm-hmm.
Anything that says gain control of a turn, I know that doesn't happen in Legacy that often, but it happens in other formats, like with Emrakul or
Yeah.
Mindslaver or something. Gain control of your opponent's turn. That seems like a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any others. I know there's a lot of commander cards that are terrible for webcam.
Yeah.
Well, the
Jason's really trying to figure out how to get through this.
yeah, the second or the third Strix, whichever number this is slowing
Yeah.
things down quite a bit. Strix is getting in the way.
Well, we've got 2 Skyclave apparitions
Yep.
on the field. Does it feel like they fit in? That they should be a part of Legacy?
Um, so far, very small sample size. I would say so. It's worth trying out more. Um,
Mm-hmm.
whatever
I
Death and
agree.
Tax has had in the slots that we're seeing Skyclave apparition occupy tonight. Same with Esper Vial. I'll be curious if
Mm-hmm.
someone does a bunch of test runs and decides which is better. Like are you better with the apparitions or better without them? Um, Giving your
Mm-hmm.
opponent the illusion hasn't mattered much, but
So we've
that
got
3/3 apparition, that 3/3 illusion on Leon's side right now is proving to be a real pain in the butt.
yeah.
So
So we've
something's
got
getting
Venser
tapped.
on the stack, and then um, in response, the Caracas on Leon's side was tapped down with port,
Hmm.
and now we are pathing the Gilded Drake in response. So I don't think that the Venser has named a target yet.
Gotcha.
It might still be on the stack.
Yep. Um,
I don't know what the Venser bounced then, because he just passed.
yep.
But maybe just the Gilded Drake? I don't know.
I think he was trying to bounce his own Gilded Drake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Council's
And it got
Judgment.
pathed in response. Got it. Activating Vial in response to Council's Judgment, and then Plague Engineer is going to enter.
Yep.
And he's going to name humans. Even though there are currently not any humans. Actually, there's a Charming Prince on the battlefield, and I believe it is symmetrical.
Yep. Well. Oh, Venser got exiled. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So the dies on Leon's side, if you just joined us, One is a Charming Prince, and one is a 3/3 illusion token generated by a Skyclave apparition. And you just cast
Yep.
a Brainstorm.
Leading
Leon
off
did.
with a brainstorm. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to adjust Leon's board a bit. I messed up though. Okay, that's better. Activating Vial.
Vial activation.
Recruiter.
Recruiter the guard.
Yep. Another Plague Engineer. It's probably game over. Oh no, Palace Jailer. Okay.
Ooh, went for Palace Jailer.
Cast it. Becoming the Monarch alone here is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Still got to get him for 38 to finish this off. But he's done a great job of preventing. Yeah. Preventing Jason from being able to attack.
Yep. And now having just a Skyclave apparition on the other side of the board, can Leon attack? Maybe not yet.
Well, Baleful Strix and Plague Engineer both have Death Touch.
Yep.
So the Death Toucher is on Leon's side. I don't know exactly how Jason can push through other than various bounce effects. But he's starting out with a waste on the scrubland. Really feels like he wants to be cutting Leon off of a color.
Yep.
And then passing to Port the Swamp. Got it.
Yep.
So leaving the Aether Vial at 3.
Waste the port. Swing.
All right, he's gonna get frisky with that Baleful Strix.
Puts Jason at 37.
It's gonna be another one of those
geez.
slow wins.
Well, we'll see. Three
So,
more
Chris, if you were
followers.
playing in these tournaments instead of
What's that? What's that?
If you were playing in these tournaments instead of hosting them, what deck would you sleeve up right now?
Ooh. I would probably still play Delver. I'd probably run Blue Red or Teamer Delver if I was going to play today. I also have been looking at a snow bug list with Oko and Uro and all the other hated cards right now.
Yeah.
I would run the hell out of that and be happy with myself. Jay Winter, thanks for the follow.
How do you?
Yeah.
Great. How do you think the not playing in our shops is affecting like card prices and card sales? Like we're already here in September. I feel like nobody was buying cards early on, but what do you think about now? Would you be buying cards?
Will I be buying cards, you say?
Yeah. Do you see yourself buying cards in the future, in the near future?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll buy cards still.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Will I buy as many cards as I usually did? Maybe not. I honestly don't even know. I mean, you figure whatever entry fee, going to the shop a couple times a week, and then buying cards here and there, and then whatever from playing on a regular basis, like playing Paper constantly, multiple formats, because I always just played Legacy and Modern and Pioneer and whatever else was going on. Yeah, maybe on average I'm spending less money on Magic cards, but yeah, I still buy stuff. I also want to pick up some of the expeditions, just for like long term.
For sure.
I'm gonna play with them probably forever. I'm unsure what to do
I
about
was saying
my
I think it's real
wastelands.
smart that people.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're gonna get the expedition ones.
Yeah,
Well, are
because
you a foil person or a non-foil person?
I like foils. I'm not like one or the other. I don't
Okay.
foil out my decks or purposely not foil my decks.
Okay.
I'll have like a mixture.
Okay.
I have no particular
Got
order to that whole thing. Um, but I have the Eternal Masters Wastelands foil that I've been using since they came out.
it. Ooh. Hmm.
And do I want to switch to the Expedition Wastelands?
Yeah.
I will keep
I
everyone
really
posted
like
on my
the
decision.
expedition. Yeah. All right, so we got a soul herder on the field in Esper Vial.
Yep.
So it looks like Leon's thinking it's time to get this game over with because he is turning a lot of stuff sideways.
Yep. 3 illusions. No creatures on the board for Jason. Charming Prince token, multiple illusions, and attacking for
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit. Oh, he didn't attack with the illusions. Or did he?
I don't know. That was a lot of damage.
Yep.
And then here comes the Recruiter Blink and Soul Herder gets a counter, so this is happening.
Yep.
End of turn, bouncing back that Batter Skull.
Yep. Well, alright, Flicker Wisp to hand.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
So it sounds like you've been playing more Arena lately? Is that true?
A little bit. I've played some. All right, let's check in with the players just because I want to see if they
Yeah.
want to draw here or move on. Let's see.
Thanks. Have a
All
good
right.
night, everyone.
Good night, Cathrine. All right. Settled in with the players.
Trigger the
Go ahead.
vial. I'll pass.
I'll put 1 on Vial, draw for turn. I'll waste your Crocus.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Activate vial.
Yep.
Put in a mom.
Yep.
Untap.
Yep.
2. Draw. I'll pass to you.
2 on Vial, draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll put an island and pass.
Activate a vial. Put it in the Stone Fortune stick.
Yeah, that resolves.
Trigger.
All right. So we're sorry, I was transitioning everything, everybody. We just went to game 3 of our round 4 tonight. It's been a really grindy match so far between Esper Vial and Death and Taxes. Both decks are running Skyclave Apparition. Cathrine signed off because it's late. Good night, Cathrine. And yes, we're still going, Jube Ninja. Just checking in with our chat. Very nice.
3.
Sure. Wait, sorry, that's before I go to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to 3.
yeah. Before,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
before
yep,
the
yep,
great,
yep.
yeah. I'll put in a Skyclave apparition
That makes sense.
and target your vial.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure, just to see what you put in off and stuff.
Yeah. I would have activated. I don't have anything to activate into it. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
Okay, I will draw for turn.
Yep.
So, Skyclave Apparition again takes out an either vial. This card does look great in this mirror
For the
match.
Delta?
Mm-hmm.
I'll crack it.
Both
Yep.
Leon and Jason played against Storm earlier, and Skyclave Apparition was not
I'll
as
grab a
relevant.
swamp.
But it looks really relevant here. We saw a lot of illusion tokens get created last game.
Oh, tap 3 for Plague Engineer.
Sure thing.
Human.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, Plague Engineer on human seems great. So, Plague Engineer was the card that
The
Jason was
planes.
saying
Yep.
before we started tonight was going to be the difference maker in this matchup. A Plague
A Cloud
Engineer on
Engineer.
human is pretty good.
Sure.
All right.
22.
21.
Oh,
'cause you
21.
fetched.
Yeah, I fetched. Yep.
I'll attack you to 3 to 18,
Yep.
and I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Baleful Strix?
Yep.
Trigger?
Yep.
I'll play a Polluted Delta. I'll pass.
Belful Strix has been great in this matchup as well. Belful Strix was a big reason why Leon won the last game because Jason couldn't attack through it.
So, draw. Play the planes.
Yep.
I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
5 cards in hand for Jason with a vial on 3. Good position to be in for Death and Taxes right here. I'll say the advantage bar is towards Jason at the moment. 2 followers away from 700. Jam the follow button so we can get to an even number. Thanks everybody for watching.
I'll play a Scrub Land. I'll tap these 2.
Leon going for something here.
For Charming Prince.
Charming Prince, yeah.
Prince is fine.
Target the Baleful Strix.
I'll activate the vial.
Yep.
Put an apparition and exile the Strix.
Sure.
This card has looked great.
I'll crack a Polluted Delta.
Yep.
Grab a Tundra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a Peacekeeper.
Sure.
And I'll pass after that.
I'll activate the Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
Put in the Batter Skull. Trigger, make a germ. Untap. Draw.
Nice.
The planes. Tap 2 for Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
Trigger. I'll find Jita to my hand and
Sure.
pass.
Jade to
Upkeep,
hand.
I will pay for the Peacekeeper.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Play an Aether Vial.
Okay.
Multiple vials for Leon so far. 1 got exiled by Skyclave Apparition.
I'll pass.
Yeah. Draw.
Of the cards we saw tonight from Zendikar Rising, Skyclave Apparition looked
Play
like the
Rashad
best
Fort.
one.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Upkeep.
Oh, you have Peacekeeper trigger?
Yeah. Peacekeeper trigger. I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm just going to port you after you pay.
Yeah.
to see what you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that's what you have. I'll port the Scrubland.
Draw for turn. Oh, sorry.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Draw
that's
for
fine.
turn. I'll pass after that.
All right. So players are just kind of passing back and forth right now. Creatures can't attack because of Peacekeeper. Jason needs a way to remove Peacekeeper and hope Leon doesn't draw into counter magic. Jitte comes down off the Stoneforge. So 2 Skyclave Apparitions are in play for Jason. A Germ equipped with Batterskull, Jitte, a 3 Aether Vial, and 2 Stoneforges. Path on Peacekeeper. And it gets pathed. So now Jason could start to fight through.
I will tap 2 and
Uh,
equip the Jit to the Batter Skull.
yeah.
I'll come in for 4.
Yeah.
Trigger, get 2
14.
counters. I think you're at 13, right?
Oh yeah, 2 fetches. Yeah.
I go to 24. I'll pass to your upkeep. I will port the Tundra.
Sure. I'll take this up to 2.
Yep.
All right. Leon needs. He needs a lot right now.
Yeah. How many cards? in
Vial's
hand?
only got 2.
I have 1.
1 card in hand. Right. I'll pay 4 for Palace Jailer.
I'll respond.
Sure.
Activate Vial.
Yep.
Put in a Apparition.
Yep.
I will target your Ether Vial.
Let me think here.
Yeah. This is with the Jailer on the stack before it's in play.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
So a 3rd Skyclave Apparition. Targeting the Vial. Palace Jailer is on the stack. Trigger to remove.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Palace Jailer resolves.
Palace Jailer's good.
I'll target the illusion that gets me a 2.
Sure.
All right. So a 2/2
I'll go to end
illusion
step.
for Leon
Sure.
Draw a card.
off the
Yep.
Skyclave Apparition.
Go ahead.
Tap.
So and Leon's the Monarch.
Draw. So what do I have to commit? I have to commit 4 creatures.
I have 3 creatures.
Yeah, but I have to commit 4 to get through.
Yeah.
So I guess I might as well commit. No.
Jason thinking about attacking here, risking losing some creatures to get through and still.
I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack with an Apparition, the 2 Stone Forges, and the Germ.
If the creatures get through, the Skyclave Apparition will come back.
Let's see.
Seems great.
I guess. Yeah, that GT is just a problem here.
Yeah.
If there's anything that can get me out of this, but okay, I will block the 2 Stone Forges and the Apparition.
Batter Skull's going to come through.
Yeah, I'll shrink each of your creatures that are blocking the Stone Forges.
Yeah.
So they become 1/1s. And then this will trade off. You'll get a 1/1.
Yep.
I will become the Monarch. This cannot target tokens, so it'll have nothing exiled under it. I'll go to my end step and draw.
Yep.
GT gets 2 more counters. Yeah. And I'll pass.
Yeah. You draw off the Monarch.
Yeah, I drew up the Monarch.
All right. Cool. Upkeep.
You're fine.
All right, no port.
Yeah, I'm gonna
activation
skip
here.
to this. I don't think there's any way
Yeah.
to come back to this.
Yeah, this made me really think that you absolutely cannot just cut Jailer from this 75 entirely if you're ever going to play a mirror.
Yeah, Jailer seems so impactful in this.